think we're all set up here. I'm set up on a different TV because this is actually a console game. So, before we get started here, welcome. This is Mediocre Mondays, and just in case you're seeing this on the archive and not live, it's 9 p.m. on Mondays is when we're going to be doing this. So, another thing before we get started is that it is me that is mediocre, not the games. Otherwise, it'd be pretty insulting to the other games I played. I don't really buy into... I don't know. I want to enjoy the games for what they are, not just criticize them and shit on them like Cinema Sins or something. That's very different than like review and critique and stuff. So, and like Mediocre Mondays about mediocre games sounds like you're just shitting on them, and so that's not what this is. But it is named that now, so it's a little too late. But let's get started. So I was challenged on the site to do Dark Souls 3 bow only. So probably the toughest part is going to be the beginning here, where I can't buy more arrows. So if I fail against the first guy, I'm done. Want to be a guy or a girl? I'm gonna make my name is Bowser. So we gotta be a thief. It's the only person with a bow. So I'm kind of going back and forth here about what I can and can't use, because typically I would start the game with the Black Firebomb, because the Black Firebomb just absolutely ruins this first boss here. But I think that's a little bit cheaty for the nature of what we're trying to do here. So I'm going to take the Sovereignless Soul, so I'll have some extra souls to buy arrows when we do beat him. So yeah, it's is one of these more Bowsery than the other? That's pretty Bowsery. Do that guy. So yeah, the whole thing here is that I think it's going to take every arrow I've got to kill the boss, so I don't want to spend a lot of them on these other enemies. So I'm going to see if I can punch him to death. Let's take my knife off. Keep my shield. If you've never played Dark Souls 3 before, it's one of the greatest games ever. Hey-o. Oh my god, the fist does nothing. This... God, I hope I don't run out of arrows on the boss. I wonder if parrying him with the shield is okay, but I still don't have anything to riposte with. I guess I just have to post with my fist if I need to. Oh, but in his second form. Okay, so like halfway through this boss, he erupts into gross pussiness. And I don't think you can parry him anymore after that. Maybe I'll start with the parry and we'll see how the damage is and whether or not that's something worth, like if we get him to gross pus face first. And then I'll arrow him down from there. From what we just saw of fist action, I'm a little worried. So, Playland MX is asking where's my pina colada. I have not been feeling great, so I'm going to take a week off the liquor. But I will be back next week, hopefully. I've got 2 small kids who just started school, so like... there's just sicknesses everywhere. Oh my god, stop that. Alright. Give me that sword that we'll never see again. I don't know how much that's really doing. Oh! Alright, he's got one specific move that I can parry pretty much every time. That one. How much we got? 18 and then 36. Holy crap. That is not good. Okay, I need to hit him with an arrow. 44 from an arrow. So that's almost the entire... Ooh. Oh my god. So I also have some other bad news, is that if I don't kill him this time, we're gonna have to do the character creation all over again, because I can't buy more arrows. They don't get replenished when you die. So I'm gonna try to be careful here. Oh. I'm trying to do the long pull on the bow. You can you take bow shots, like, as you're done rolling, but they only do half damage, and I kind of need all of these to... Oh, that was close. Oh my god, come on. So, he's gonna change pretty soon. That was crap. There he goes. Should actually be a lot easier to hit now. But, it's also really hard to tell what the hell's happening with him. And his range is vastly increased. See, like, right there, like... Dang it. The short version. Well, we're whittling him down. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got stuck on the geometry. Okay, we're good. I've only got 7 arrows left. I can tell you how much I want to fight this guy with my fist. Ooh, shoot. Ooh. God, his range is nuts. 3 arrows. I think we can do it. Yes! With 1 arrow to spare. So that was like the main part of this I was worried about. Oh man. Let's rest up, let's get our flask. I'm pretty much just gonna ignore all these dudes. We'll come back out after we've bought some arrows. My plan here is to go for Flynn's Ring eventually, which is it's a ring that increases your attack by like how naked you are, basically, to a point. And so there's a guy off to the left over here that has some really light clothes. He's kind of a pain to fight, but I think I can trick him into jumping off the edge. So we'll do that in a second. Do thing. So yeah, if you've never played this game, I am not going to explain anything about the game, really, because I don't want to ruin it. But it's amazing, so yeah. So this lady back here will sell me some arrows.
hasn't he?
Oh, you know, we should sell our bandit's knife. I don't know where we got a broken straight sword from. Remember that. Let's make sure she's not selling any other types of bows. Wood arrow is all I got. Whew. By 600 of them. Yeah, let's overdo it. Oh, and then I have currently equipped.
Ashen 1.
They do something stupid like auto-equip this. Yes. Okay. Let's move that too. Okay.
Ah.
I might even level up once or twice. I've forgotten how to play this game. That's not how you level up. You talk to her. Yeah.
Very well, then taken.
What do I need? 740. So I feel like I'm low on everything. Dexterity is going to increase my bow stuff, but at this point in the game, I kind of need the life. So I'm going to do that.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
Alright. There's a bunch of stuff around here to collect. We're going to do that really quick because one of those things is a ring that increases the come on, give me the thing. No, it's not there. It increases the amount of souls I get from a drop. While we're talking about cheating, this move is... I mean, I don't know. The creators know this is here, and they let you do it. But the idea... Yeah. I'm glad we didn't have to do that like 20,000 times. Because I don't get it every time. It's a pretty hard jump. So you can come in here. You can leave stuff for this crow. I don't think anything he's going to give me matters. That Estus shard is crucial. And the ring is down here. So, I mean, like, I can hold 4 rings, and I've only got the 1, so it's not like I'm wasting a slot. So, now, I've got this Estus shard. We're going to talk to the blacksmithum. And he's going to help my stuff. Also want to allot all my Estus out of the... The other Estus is for magic, which I'm not going to use. Ooh, could I have reinforced my bow? No. Maybe it's just because I don't have the items. Oh no, that was weird. Oh, I still have to rest and get it back. Alright. So that's interesting. I can only carry 99 arrows at a time, which sounds like a lot, except like... I better get pretty good. Because... Or pretty high damage, because late game, like... There's a... Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to work on this shit. Alright. Alright, well, the plan here is simple. And I'm sure it's gonna work and not backfire in my death. It worked. So now we actually have to exit to the title screen real quick. and come back, and it'll reset his... the stuff he drops will be up here, as opposed to down in a bottomless pit. What do we name ourselves? Bowser? There we go. Bowser? God, these load times are brutal. I thought about buying this on PC for the stream, but you can get like good deals on this from. There we go. Oh, I guess that's. So wearing anything at all is much better than being naked, and as long as I can stay below the weight threshold. I mean, I don't have the ring that gives me power based on my nakedness yet anyway, but that's the idea. Maximum defense without going over that threshold. Because I kind of want to be a little bit of a glass cannon here. So yeah, I was thinking about getting the PC version of this. But yeah, they don't have any like good deals for it. Like you can find it for like 25, 30 bucks, but not without the with the DLC. Glad that went well. I was a little worried about dogs. These wieners down here, are they gonna wake up? There's some item over here that I usually get on the way up, but we didn't. We had one arrow. I'm gonna snipe this guy. He didn't die from that. Uh-oh. Well, that guy did. He just drink Estus. I don't know that I knew they could do that. I'm trying my best not to walk off the edge here. Alright, I am not worried about these guys. So now we can kind of start the main game. Let's see. We don't have any bone shares, do we? No. Let's do it. There's a bow very close to where we spawn here, but I can't remember if it's a short bow that like I already have or it's a long bow. Because I'd like to have both. I think the longbow does more damage. And I'm going to want to one-shot as much stuff as I can with this. Especially if I can, like, snipe them. This fucking game, man. Looks so good. So, for those of you that haven't followed every video I've ever made, I've done a lot of Dark Souls and Bloodborne videos, but, I have platinumed this and almost finished an SL1 run. It's really hard, by the way. Can I hit this guy from here? Yep. Oh, whiff. That's not good. Where'd he go? Whoa! Did you guys just see that? That dog went into space. I wish I could do that reliably. No. What if I walk off the edge if I'll still have my bow drawn? Oh, it's not gonna matter. Uh-oh. What? Oh my god. Whoa. It's gonna be interesting, because, like, I mean, he's not a super easy enemy, but we're in, like, level 1, man. Oh my gosh. He's taking a beating. I'm already down to 80 arrows. That's like a fifth of my arrows, and I killed 2 people. Is this guy coming up here yet? No, he padded. There's a guy that comes up there, but he must have padded the other way. So we got a little bit of a problem here. I want this bow that's up here, but one of these dudes turns into one of those gigantic pus men, kind of like the boss. I'm down to kill the pus man. It's important. However, I want to get that bow first and get situated. You know what? Screw it. He can turn. It is a longbow. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see him. There he is. I think I'm gonna cheese him with the bow. Oh, hey! You coming down? That's not a person. Alright, we need to take care of this guy or he's gonna walk up behind us. So when I play these games, I do a lot of backstabs. Can't do that with those. Oh! That hurt. Oh, we have a longbow. So let's try that. I can't use it. Let's see. I need 14 dexterity and I have 13. So I need enough to level up once, which I have. But let's, ooh, what are these other arrows I got? Standard. Alright, well, I got 12 of those. They will likely do more damage. Let's do them for, Pussy McGee up here. Ooh, yeah, stick your bulbousness over that edge. Oh. Keep your bulbousness still. Oh, wait, what? We need to back up a little. Yeah, good at him. Oh, hey. Someone coming? Your footsteps. I think I'm just getting creeped out. Oh my gosh. Well, this is going well for me, not well for him. Oh, this is how I do the other arrows. Don't run! Oh my gosh. Trying to attract him. He's in the perfect spot. I could have just kept firing arrows. I forgot how to play the game. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Go over here. Worked before. This'll work. So if you... I think there's just 2 of these in this level. But if you kill them while they're all pussed out, they'll drop a Titanite shard, which means you can upgrade stuff. And, but you can actually kill them before they puss out. Yeah, that hurt. And then you don't have to deal with them, but they don't drop that shard. Is 1 arrow enough to kill these guys? No. It's obnoxious. Wonder what I gotta do to unlock standard arrows. Can I go up there? Alright, so we got what we came for. Used half our arrows. We're gonna run back real quick and level up so that we can use the longbow. Here we go. Pardon. So, originally, Mediocre Mondays was just supposed to be a very casual idea, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was just going to play shit, and the goal was to be mediocre at least. Let's get up to 16. But I'm really liking this idea of doing challenges. And doing the votes. So I might try to like put up different challenges with different games and have you guys vote on it. We'll see what we can do. So can I buy standard arrows? No. I might have to save Grey Rat first. Which is fine, I'm gonna go there right now. Can I reinforce longbow? I could have done both of these? I'm very confused right now. Alright, longbow is better in every way as far as I can tell. I can see maybe using the short bow if I want to like poison someone. It's got this rapid fire ability. Maybe the draw is longer? Oh, I gotta... It's still pretty quick. Alright. So now we're gonna go the other direction. We'll end up all the way back around. Is Shane down for co-op? I don't think so, man. He does not like these Souls games. I'm sure we could play something else co-op. I still want to do a PlayerUnknown Battleground with him. Do some duos. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Because to hear him tell it, he's earning chicken dinners left and right. I've yet to get one. Oh my gosh. I need to get better at sniping, that's for sure. Wow. Oh, I really needed that to hit. But it didn't. Oh, that was nice. I guess he was in the act of swinging. So all these guys that are like knelt down and praying can be killed for small amounts of souls. But it just seems like kind of a dick move, and I don't know, we don't need it that bad. Alright, I really want to hit this guy. What was he swinging at? What am I swinging at? There we go. Alright, so these guys right here are actually pretty ripped. So I want to see if I can take them down quickly. Uh-oh. Take your guard down. Thank you. Go for it. Okay. There's somebody up there. Oh, can I not do the, Oh, the short bow is the only one that can do the roll shot. Oh man, we're so close to killing them in one hit. That's a bummer. Just walk around like this. Oh, and I'm on to you, Sleepy. Alright. So, this item here is the binoculars, which I've never ever used. But, if you use the binoculars and you zoom in, you can actually, like, aim with stuff like the huge arrows. Is that dragon not out yet? I guess not. Yeah, it's just dead dragon. Alright, let's not fall to my death. Resin isn't gonna do me any good. I can't resin a bow. Oh, I wasn't locked on. A little rusty here. Oh, nobody sees you back there. Ooh, a raw gem. I don't think you can gem up bows, but that would be sweet. Can I trigger this from here? I guess not. A dragon's gonna land up there, which I could theoretically kill with enough arrows, but I'm not gonna do that because that would be awful. There's also a place you can go if you run up the stairs and run like underneath the dragon, which will get you a really sweet axe. But I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with a really sweet axe. Take your guard down. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. Thanks for that. Alright, we need this dragon stat. Dragon, I'm down here. Do it, man. There you go. Thank you. So at the end of the run here, oh shoot, there's a knight. Which, very good chance to just straight up kill me. So I'm gonna run right by him and then we will deal with him in a minute. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna try to run right by him. There's a bonfire right up here. So we're gonna get that first. Oh my god, I can't because I'm aggroed. Maybe they'll forget. I'm at least gonna get that. Did they really forget about me? He seems to have forgotten about me, but is lost. Oh. I'm gonna have to, like, draw him back to the... Maybe I can... Nope. God, I'm gonna have to fight him, aren't I? Don't you sword art me. Oh my gosh, she hits like a truck. Oh my god, that range is stupid. That's not good. Alright, let's left of this. What? I rolled that shit so hard. Nice. Do like the whole pincushion thing. There we go. So let's do some questions while I go home. Would I be okay with an easy mode in Souls games? I think it kind of misses the point of Souls games, is that they're not actually all that hard. I mean, they're hard, but they're not as hard as people make them out to be. What they are is games about, like, learning your enemies and reacting to them as opposed to just mashing attack. And if you want to play them on easy mode, I mean, you play with a sword and a shield. It's certainly a lot easier than the bow. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not, like, against it, like, in a purist mode. I typically play games on easy. I think you're missing the point. Oh, I thought I had enough for that. Can I infuse? No.
Pretty be careful.
Oh man, I bet I don't have enough to level up.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then taken.
God, I wish she didn't talk to me every single time. Oh, I do. Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Have I played the Surge? I did play the Surge. It's okay. The world is very kind of bland. I mean, I guess it fits what it is. And the, like, weapon types are very weird. I don't know. It feels like they wanted to make a Dark Souls with robots and, like, just instead of something that was cohesive on its own, they just transplanted a lot of Dark Souls stuff, but not all of it. Not, like, what really makes it great, I think. Especially Dark Souls, the series, as opposed to Bloodborne. Dark Souls has a ton of weapon options and stuff. Like, you could play this game... I played this game through, like, I think 8 times now, like, all different ways, and it's all very different. Something like the Surge, pretty sure there's just a couple of ways to play it. I didn't beat it, so I'm not, like, an expert. So maybe I'm talking out my ass, but it did not feel, okay, as fully formed to me. Sure is pretty, though. It looked great on my computer. Maybe we could do a, Surge challenge. God, I don't want to do that. Oh, why can't I hit anything? Don't you dare. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. this guy dropped something. I don't want to go that way yet. I want to go this way? Oh man, it's been a while. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do this. I think Grey Rat's back here, and Grey Rat is going to get me standard arrows. All about them dodges. Oh, that's gonna suck. Whoop. Wish that arrow stayed on. Yeah, we're stuck back here. Where throwing knives could go in a bow build. Because, like, it'd actually be pretty useful to deal with people that just have a little health left. He tried to backstab me. What a dick. Yeah, Grey Rat's down here. Oh, but I don't have the key. That's why you go the other way first. Blurg. Where were you guys on that, chat? Why don't you know this more than me? Who's platinumed it and played it 7 times, 8 times. So... can I hit this guy? I can. What? Where was I on that? There we go. Put your guard down. You know you're gonna do it. Thank you. See, now I would throwing knife you. You know what? Let's equip them. I'm gonna say they're okay. It's not like I'm swimming in throwing knives. Alright, so that guy right there will turn into a pus monster, but he'll drop a thing. However, God, I guess we're close. This pus monster's such a p. Oh, hey. I can just snipe him. I don't want to kill him. Maybe I just, like, wake him up? That didn't wake him up. Alright. There he goes. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I've never, like, intentionally cheesed everything in the game before. He's coming for me. Can he climb? Oh man, how awful would that be? Good shot. Can I not do through that? You can still, like, hit through the geometry, so try to keep my distance. Well, this is going really well. Not for him. Oh! Oh. Throwing knife. Love it. Tie-night shot. Okay, so there's like a... I'm not even sure I can kill that. Oh, poop. Oh, now it's gone. I think it had a raw gem on it, which I can't use anyway, but... That's still a bummer. I see you. You see me. How do we feel about bombs? Okay. I'm like playing this like a cover shooter now. Alright. Oh, I thought he would go back down. You know, I feel like throwing knives is closer to just being an arrow in the first place, so I don't feel as bad about that. Shoot. Oh my god. There's a bomb, you know, that's definitely not a projectile. Alright. It's another raw gem. They are just swimming me in raw gems, which would be great this early in the game. If... Here comes the tricky part. This guy is tough. I could just run by him. I don't need any of the items. Yeah, see ya. There's a dude in here. I'm gonna see if I can do this without really engaging in fights. Oh! Hey, dog. That's Grey Rat's key. You know, I'm not like swimming in souls or anything, so if I die, it's not actually all that big a deal. Oh, hey, that's not good. Okay. Let's go, let's go. What? This guy's never hit movement. Oh my god, that dog's still on me. This is bad. Come on, come on, go! Oh, that was awesome. Get the dog off me. Which is a huge pain, because he easily could have gotten here quick enough. So now we are back on the other side. God, this guy who's Brent. I'm just gonna get my stuff and try not to die. Bunch of dogs up here who are going to follow me and keep me from... No, they're not. They're gonna keep me from anything. So, I'm not paying attention. How many souls do I have? Not a lot. So I'm gonna go to the other one, and let's go get Grey Rat, and then we can get arrows that don't suck. Hello time was so long I like forgot what I was doing. I'm going to the bottom. I'm gonna let that guy leave the room. I like that we killed him though. I like that I know that I could. Have to clear these a-holes though. You know what? Oh, I thought that was gonna work a lot better than it did. Oh my god. This is not good. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a really dumb way to die for the first time on the stream. Doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. There, that guy's dead. Where's the other guy? Alright. Let's take the big guy down. Almost died for that. Alright, let's just snipe this dude. It's just throwing bombs around. Oh! Man! There we go. Did he get his bomb out? No. Alright, and we've got this guy right around the corner. Okay. It's almost like I've done this before. Killed these exact same dudes 10 minutes ago. Yay! What up, Gray? That's what I think. Not a terrible ring, but only got 204, so I will wear it. Alright, so our next goal. What am I doing? Our next goal is to kill the boss. I'll make sure that knight's not up here. Let's go home. Let's load up. Let's talk to Grey Rat. And then we'll kill Vort of the Boreal Valley. Who, maybe a little bit of a pain in the ass. So Grey Rat's down here.
Oh, hello.
Yes, yes, yes. What have you got? Fire arrows and standards. Oh man. Oh, I don't know if that's worth it right now. I don't have the kind of money for that kind of spending. I mean, I can only buy like 19 of those. Let's fill it up with some standards. Let's leave 1,000, I think. You know what? Let's level up first. I think I got one level in here. Yeah, and I'll spend the rest on that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell. So typically, I said before when I was first starting to level up that the first levels of, at this point in the game, it's more important to get the vigor, which is your life, than it is to do dexterity and strength and stuff. And typically that is correct. However, bows you can't make raw or anything, so Yeah, they, Stop talking, buddy. Let's switch these out. So when you make a weapon raw, it does a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't scale off your abilities anymore. And that gives you time to work up your defenses, and then you can go back to your offensive skills, and then you can switch to a different kind of weapon. Let's make sure I don't have any. I do have an Estus shard. Glad I checked that. But now that we're on a bow, all that stuff matters, apparently. Okay. I think our compromise on the throwing knives will be I won't buy them. So we can't just use them willy-nilly. Yeah, Killzone has a point. Killzone is the dude that asked me about easy mode on Souls games, and he's saying that he felt intimidated before he got into the game, and he would have missed out on just a ton of great, rich lore and stuff. Like, there's a lot going on here. And he's right. But I think all of that synergizes with the difficulty and with you dying over and over, especially the Souls games. Like, it's based on that kind of. There is probably plenty to enjoy beyond that. I might have done this poorly. Is he gonna drop like right on my head? Yep. That's not good. This is awful. There we go. God. Well, there goes one of my new flasks. I'm gonna ignore all these dudes. That is... So I'm not super worried about fighting this stuff. I know they gotta stop right at this door. Right? Yeah. God, he doesn't want to. I need to talk to this old lady. Thanks for the banner. Sure, I'll equip that. So the Way of the Blue Covenant means that if someone invades me... Oh, is he really going to just stand there? Like an a-hole. I'm going to headshot you. Wow. That worked. That was awesome. Alright. I didn't really think this through. I'm just going to have to run straight to Fort, I think. Those knights are going to follow me the whole way. And they're not going to come in here. Alright, before we touch that, let's make sure... Let's hook up some bombs in case shit gets real. You know what? That's a defeatist attitude. I will unequip bombs. Let's do this. We'll watch this intro. It's kind of cool. It's not very long. I think it's the first, like, boss intro we've seen. The other guy was just standing there. Like, where did he come from? This might be tough, because typically I kill him before he does a lot of his crazy moves. Not gonna be able to here. Do it. Uh-oh. Stay topped off. Oh man, that's quick. That was not the way I should have done that. He's not very low in health. God, he's super armored. That's why this isn't doing much. It's just a bummer. There's nothing I can do about it. This is, as annoying as this is, it's about to get a lot worse because he's going to start charging me. Right now. Oh shit. Do it. Oh no. Okay. Oh. 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 Oh my god, these are hard to read. God, it's like freezing me, which is slowing me down. Alright. Well, it wouldn't be much of a challenge if I never died. How would a D-bag though? I used a bunch of my arrows that I don't have more of. Well, we're definitely going to do the run back thing now. Oh yeah, except I got dropped on by the dog. Oh my god. Wah, wah. So, the elevator was already down. Whoops. Alright, this is why you don't rush through Souls games. That makes me feel dumb. Or if I can, I would like to wait until this guy passes off, because he takes like 10 of these arrows. You should walk up the stairs. And I... Oh, he heard that. Poop. Okay. Great. Can I hit him through that? Did he just give up? He did. Oh. I tried to tempt fate. Let's go ahead and pop an ember. At this stage in the game, that's like a good portion of life. I mean, I guess it's always the same portion, but like I'm so low that it gets me like a few extra hits. And that's a huge deal. Oh, I guess I could have like summoned help. That seems like a little... We don't need to do that. Oh shit. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. I hit you in the head. No, it's about the same. This first section isn't bad. Whoa! You know what? I'm gonna do a penetrating shot. That did slightly more damage. Ah, timed that wrong. I should just be up his butt. Oh, poop. I can't see. This is bad. Oh my god. Where? I literally can't move. Okay. Stay behind him. Ugh. I don't really know his moves to know when I have an opening. Right there, I guess. Uh-oh. Missed on that one. Do it. Doing too bad this time. Oh my god. I need to stop talking. I'm gonna jinx myself. Oh. That was dumb. He was actually really close to dead. Well, he is not to get cocky. Like that. So half an almost dead boss can kill you. Yes! Woo! Oh man. That guy took a lot of arrows to the butt. So we're going to do this next little section here. We're going to watch the video, and then I think we're going to call it. I think I'm going to try to keep these archives down to 1 hour. And I don't really want to cut any of this out. I feel like this is all pretty good. So I don't want to go too far over the line. SJD Swelland asked if that was my first attempt. It was not. I ruined the first one. Yeah. Dark Souls is so weird. I love this. This is a great way to end the stream. So while we're watching this, I'll put this video up in a day or two. And then I'll put up a new poll for what we should do next week. I don't know that we want to continue doing more bow stuff, but I'll make that one of the options. And then we can look at other games and other challenges that I think I could actually do. But thank you guys. And I will catch you guys next week.